Hello and good morning, everyone. I am Satsuki Katayama, Minister of Finance of Japan and also Minister in charge of financial services in Japan. It's my great honor and great pleasure to be here today at FII Priority Asia. Thank you very much. And I heard that there will be a variety of discussions, including finance, technology, mobility, healthcare, and energy to further strengthen economic ties and increase mutual investment between Saudi Arabia and Japan, the two countries representing two regions, the Middle East and Asia. With regard to this emerging partnership, I would like to briefly touch upon our new growth strategy and the government's financial initiatives. Our new cabinet, established this October, is committed to achieving strong economy that ensure trust from investors around the world, around the globe. Along with private sector, the government will expand investment to address key social challenges, mitigate risks to ensure predictability for stakeholders, and unlock the cutting-edge technologies. In order to do so, we have begun developing a new framework for investment in sectors of critical importance to mitigate risks and promote growth. We are identifying 17 designated strategic areas such as semiconductors, shipbuilding, quantum technologies, and space to take urgent actions to strengthen economic security as well as energy and resource securities. Our cabinet decided on the new economic measures on November 21st, very recent. We will implement these measures swiftly, along with the concept of responsible and proactive public finance. Financial services are key drivers for this growth strategy. To accelerate the shift from savings to investments and realize Japan as an asset management center, we will develop a new policy strategy to unlock the potential of Japanese economy, including regional economy, through financial services. More specifically, let me briefly introduce key actions. First, we are considering revisions of the Corporate Governance Code as part of our efforts to deepen corporate governance reform. Potential revisions would include measures assessing whether management resources are being allocated appropriately and clarifying accountability, with the aim of supporting sustainable corporate growth and enhancing medium to long-term corporate value. Second, we will work to strengthen the supply of growth capital and risk money, thereby supporting the growth of start-up companies. Our initiatives would include enhancing the attractiveness of venture capital, expanding support for companies before and after listing on the Tokyo Stock Exchange growth market, and promoting the trading of unlisted shares here in Japan. Third, ensuring the sustainable growth of Japan's regional economies remains a critical challenge under the declining populations. To help regional financial institutions play a greater role in enhancing the value of local businesses, we will develop a new plan by the end of this year. Through leveraging the power of finance, we aim to bring together financial capital, human capital, and expertise for the benefit of companies and local communities. And through strong public-private collaborations, we will work to enhance the value of corporate businesses and regional economies. I am convinced that Japan has a strong potential for growth to attract investment from all over the world. I believe that ever stronger connection between Japan and Saudi Arabia and that region and acceleration of mutual investment between the Middle East and Asia will take an important role for development of the two regions and global growth. In this FII Priority Asia, so many excellent participants from the Middle East and Asia are gathering here. These connections are vital to the development of the connectivity of these two important regions. I would like to conclude my remarks by wishing you candid and substantive discussions and networking opportunity, strong opportunity here today. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and I wish you a good day and good luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you once again, Minister. What an insightful, great opening speech. It gives us great encouragement about the new Asia, Japan, of course, being very much the focal point of that. I have the great privilege of asking you two questions now, which I should have mentioned I love doing. Some of you may remember me on the BBC. But Minister, you talk about the key achievements that you've been most proud of here in Japan in terms of the government initiatives that have taken place, trying to promote Japan essentially as a leading asset management center. So what are the future prospects, do you believe, going forward?
Yes, thank you very much for your pointed question. Our initiative to promote Japan as a leading asset management center is delivering results, attracting growing attention from global investors. Corporate governance reform remains as a key priority to draw further investment and drive economic growth. Under the Stewardship Code introduced in 2014, and the Corporate Governance Code established in 2015, Japanese companies have improved the use of their own capital to enhance their profits. As a result, since the beginning of 2013, the Japanese stock prices have more than tripled, and the total market cap has increased by 850 trillion yen, and ordinary profits have reached a record high of 131 trillion yen. As I already addressed in my speech, we plan the third revision of this corporate governance code to foster sustainable corporate growth and enhance corporate value in mid to long term. With these initiatives, we will aim to strengthen the attractiveness of Japan for all foreign investors to invest in. Thank you very much for your question.
Thank you. I've got a follow-up question. You talk about the sustainable growth there. So what kind of economic and financial collaboration do you believe is really essential to foster that sustainable growth between the Middle East and Asia?
Yeah, that's the key essential theme of this whole seminar, maybe. Asia has strong potential for growth, accounting for 60% of global economic growth, backed by increasing populations and technological innovation, and so on. Tokyo, as one of the largest cities in Asia, aims to serve as an international financial center, which is open to foreign financial institutions' entry. And Asia and the Middle East are home to large institutional investors, including largest sovereign wealth fund and insurance companies, which provide substantial sources of capital for mutual investment. We believe investment flows can be further facilitated by connecting Asia's financial hub here in Tokyo, Hong Kong, and Singapore with those in the Middle East, Riyadh and Dubai. And I hope that Riyadh financial hub in the Middle East builds very strong partnership with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's a wonderful invitation, I think, and absolutely key to our theme, which is all about these closer relations between MENA and Asia, this new Asia that we're from. Once again, a big round of applause for Minister Katayama.
Thank you very
so much.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
Fantastic.